Starting an online business is exciting, but it also comes with some tough decisions, one of the biggest being where to sell. If you've been looking into e-commerce platforms, you've probably run into the same two names over and over: Shopify and Amazon. Both are giants in the online selling world, but they work in completely different ways. Shopify lets you build your own online store from scratch, giving you total control over branding, customer experience, and marketing. Amazon, on the other hand, drops you right into a massive marketplace where millions of customers are already shopping. It's easier to get your products in front of buyers, but you'll still be selling under Amazon's rules, and your brand might take a backseat. So which one is better? Well, that depends on what you're looking for. So let's break it down and figure out which platform makes the most sense for your business. But before we dive into the rest of the video, if at any point throughout or afterwards you guys want to try out Shopify or Amazon for yourselves, then feel free to check out the description below where you'll find links to the best available deals for both providers, so check those out if you're interested. Now, one of the first things to consider is how much control you want over your brand. If you want a completely custom store that feels like your own thing, Shopify is the clear winner. You can tweak everything from your store's colors and fonts to its layout and checkout process. You can even get a custom domain like yourstore.com instead of something generic, which helps your brand feel more legit. Another big plus is you own your customer data. Every time someone buys something from you, you can track their purchase history, send them follow-up emails, and build long-term relationships. Amazon, on the other hand, keeps you inside its ecosystem. You can list your products and create a storefront, but your branding is limited and your page will still look like every other Amazon seller's. Most customers won't remember you, they'll just remember that they bought something on Amazon. On top of that, Amazon controls your customer data, which means you can't easily follow up with buyers or market to them later. If you're trying to build a brand that customers recognize and keep coming back to, Shopify gives you way more freedom. That said, if your main goal is to sell as much as possible, as fast as possible, Amazon's huge audience might be worth a trade-off. Furthermore, money matters. So let's talk about how much you'll actually spend on each platform. Shopify works on a monthly subscription model, so you pay a fixed amount every month depending on the plan you choose. The basic plan is great for new sellers, while the higher tiers come with more features and lower transaction fees. One thing to keep in mind though is that Shopify has extra costs like paid themes, third-party apps, and transaction fees if you don't use Shopify payments. Amazon, on the other hand, has a pay-as-you-go system. You can either pay a monthly fee for a professional seller account, or you can go with a free plan and pay a small fee per item sold. Here's the catch though, Amazon also takes a cut of every sale. This referral fee varies by category, but usually falls between 8 and 15% of your product's price. And if you use fulfillment by Amazon or FBA to store and ship your products, there are extra fees for storage, packaging, and shipping. With Shopify, you'll get more predictable costs, but you'll need to invest in marketing. With Amazon, you only pay when you make a sale, but their fees can add up quickly. It comes down to whether you'd rather have a steady monthly expense with more control or pay Amazon a chunk of each sale in exchange for easier access to customers. Now, a store without traffic is like a party with no guests. Kind of pointless. So how do customers find you? Well, with Shopify, you're in charge of driving your own traffic. That means setting up SEO so people find you on Google, running ads on Facebook or Instagram, and building an email list. It takes work, but the big advantage is that once you bring in customers, they're your customers. You can keep them coming back with email promotions, loyalty programs, and special offers. Amazon, on the other hand, gives you instant access to a massive customer base. Millions of people are already shopping on Amazon, and if your product is listed, they might find it without you having to do much marketing. But there's a downside. You're competing with thousands of other sellers, often selling similar products. To stand out, you might need to pay for Amazon ads and optimize your product listings with the right keywords. So if you like the idea of owning your audience and building brand loyalty, Shopify is the way to go. But if you just want to get in front of as many people as possible, Amazon is a faster route. Shipping is another major factor. With Shopify, you handle fulfillment yourself. That means you can pack and ship orders manually, work with a third-party logistics company, or use Shopify's fulfillment network. This gives you full control over packaging and shipping, which is great if you want to customize your unboxing experience. Amazon makes things easier with fulfillment by Amazon. You send your inventory to Amazon's warehouses, and they take care of storage, packaging, and shipping, even customer service and returns. Plus, FBA products get the Prime badge, which can boost sales. The trade-off: FBA isn't cheap, and you have less control over how your products are shipped. If If you love the idea of hands-off fulfillment, Amazon's got you covered. But if you prefer to keep control over shipping and costs, Shopify gives you that flexibility. Amazon also lets you sell globally, but you'll be competing against other international sellers right away. Some product categories require extra approvals, and Amazon's policies can change at any time. While it's great for quick selling, you're always playing by Amazon's rules. If you want full control over your brand's growth, Shopify is the safer bet. If you're all about fast expansion with built-in traffic, Amazon has the upper hands. And that just about wraps up today's video, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget about those links that I mentioned earlier on in the video. At any rate though, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, make sure to take care.